Mdala and Thlogi are on the run, but they don't have money and they don't have their kids. Richard is willing to borrow the money, but it won't work because the police is already onto them, and Captain Khan believes that they are hiding something. And he has now bugged their phones in their apartments, but Tubbs is 2 steps ahead because he got them better phones and managed to throw them off. And Kanye takes a video of the guide, but as usual, Dintle and Musabi do not believe her, and they take it lightly. Tutu has sold dreams, and he's willing to believe them because he's desperate to make it out in life. And Mr. Maybeck mistakenly announces that he is married to Mamsi, leaving everyone shocked. Hi, welcome to my channel. Here's an update on Scandal. So Thlogi and Mdala are on the run. They wanted to go get their kids, but they couldn't because the police were already surrounding their area. So they were forced to leave without their children and go in hiding. Well, temporarily because they still want to go back for their children. I think this is why that Mdala didn't want children in the first place, because it's hard when you're a criminal and now you've got kids. So now it makes it difficult. If it was just the two of them, they'd be fine already. They'd probably be halfway out of the country or out of the country already. Bridget asked Tinswara some questions about what the police want. Tinswara fills her in, but she does not really have the full story. She seems to believe that the police wants it had something to do. This whole raid has something to do with Blessed. She thinks that she was there illegally, not knowing what it's because she was killed by the Sindanis. And Bridget receives a call from Thlogi. They manage to get new phones and ask her to look after her kids in case something happens to her. But Bridget's like, please, Sama, man, you need to be strong for your kids right now. And says that she cannot reveal where they are to be safe. But Bridget gets a call while they're busy talking, thinking that it's the police. And Thlogi is begging her not to mention that she phoned her. Bridget and Tubbs go to the police station for questioning, and Captain Cohen is not beating around the bush. Bluntly ask them, where are your friends? Where are the Sindanes? But they act down, saying that they don't know where they are. They have no idea, and says that why would they run away without their kids? And Captain Cohen is like, you know what? If you dare lie to me, I'm taking you both down with them. And then he says they can go. And then he says that, you know what? It's funny that none of you asked what are they being investigated for? Meaning that you two know what's happening. And then Detective Wezi says that they've been guarding the Sindane place for over 24 hours and nothing's happening. Even Matsuela doesn't know what's going on. And then Captain Khan decided to get a warrant to bug Bridget and Tubbs' phone and watch and get police to watch them 24 hours. Tubbs realizes that they sent someone to Fella to bug his office, and they've obviously also bugged his home and Bridget's home. And then he got Bridget a new phone, banner phone, so they can use to contact Thlogi and Mdala, and also managed to throw them off because they know that they're listening to them. Acted as if they don't know where they are and that they're worried about them. They're using the banner phones to contact them. And Thlogi is worried because they don't have money, but the best part is that they've now taken over their assets. So the police or the state will be running their businesses so that people don't lose their jobs. Close worried because we don't have money. But he's like, no, it's fine. I'll lend you the money, but it won't work because they'll investigate where all this money has been transferred to. So, Gimatata, no money, no kids. Kuri, they're just stuck in the middle of nowhere and can't leave because their kids are still at level up. And then Khalalala goes to her dad, only to find that Papa is not happy about this whole thing after Tutu had a talk with him, saying, you cannot go to Norway. I don't feel good about it. Khalalala then phones Mr. Malaza, telling him that Tutu went and go Papa like a 12-year-old. Mr. Malaza decides, no man, I'll fix this myself, and goes to sell Tutu a dream, saying that he's going to start working on the process to clear Tutu's criminal record so that he can also be able to go with Khalalala to Norway. They can also start a branch here, in Norway, so that Mtuto can manage that and raise his family in Norway. Mtuto is shocked because I'm able to erase my criminal record. He's so excited, not realizing that this is all too good to be true. Kaya then sees the guide and takes a video of him, goes to show Dintle and Mutsabi, but they don't believe her. They say it does look like him, but it's not him because the guy died. Kanjan, when you can see a picture, can they believe Kanye? And also I'm told the things that this whole thing, Mr. Malaza, is too good to be true. To erase your criminal record. And says that nothing in this world is for free. Due to what thinks that Mr. Malaza is a miracle. And yay, all that glitters is not gold. Mr. Maybeck mistakenly calls Mamsi his wife in front of everyone at the party. Everyone is shocked with what do you mean, wife? And the speeches continue. Kiribon is being sarcastic, saying Mamsi is leaving. This speech is probably her goodbye. We are harmed. I so feel for Potato. Mamsi gave a nice speech to Potato, but Potato was just motionless because she did not be. He could not believe. Is this happening for real, or Mamsi is just buying face? And Marieke asked Mr. Maybeck, what exactly do you mean when you said my mom is your wife? Yeah, we married, we love each other. She could not believe it and said that she trusts her with the farm. She's gonna take good care of it. Marieke decided, you know what, Divet, I'm not gonna separate them because these people love each other. But Divet does not want to believe for they love each other. Wait till he hears that they're married. Ooh, he's gonna die. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.